Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Yep.
We're in week 2 now of Project Fenrir, the ultimate XJ overhaul. Not a build, overhaul.
Yep.
Yes. So, for this particular week, last week we started doing some grinding stuff because that's what we had to do. Painted the frame rails, did the stiffeners, all that stuff. This week, we have an update on Franken Jeep. I'll let Patrick tell us the good news.
Yeah, it's not great. So off camera, we put in the timing chain we got in finally. Still had no luck and decided, let's pull the valve cover. And pretty happy we did, sort of, not at all. We figured out it's not oiling. So we've made the executive decision that we have a block ready to be rebuilt, that we're going to rebuild a motor and put it in and try again. Because 1, it'll be strong, 2, we'll know everything about it. It'll also give us a chance while everything's out to double check all of our wiring, make sure we don't have any issues, all that good stuff. So Franken Jeep is
a postponed project.
Yeah, it's not even back burner. It's in the postponed stage.
There's a lot we got to do with it. We got to pull that motor first, be able to build the other one because we're using parts off it. So it's just when we get a chance, we'll pull it. And what we may end up having to do is we'll pull the engine, transmission transfer case, set the transmission transfer case off to the side, and that one may even get pushed outside for the moment.
But today we've got high aspirations. So
we got new toys.
We got the Vevor 2,500 pound pipe jack stands. Well, they're pipe jack stands that go from 28 inches to 52. So the plan is we're going to put one on each corner of the bumpers, and we're going to drop all the suspension out because we need it all out anyway for trusses and conversion and all that. Then we're going to take one and we're going to shove it under the transmission and transfer case so we can drop the belly pan. And once we get all that done today, hopefully, we're going to finish cleaning up the frame to start welding on the frame stiffeners. So hopefully today we'll get to welding.
We'll have some axles out though.
Yeah, that is the plan. Because once we start welding, it's going to be a job. Because that's when we finally get into doing making forward progress instead of having to take stuff apart. So I guess it's time to stop yapping and start working.
Something like that. So let's get these jack stands underneath it.
Okay.
Why not?
Yep.
All right.
Okay guys, I'm down here. As Matt can show you, I have a large assortment of tools, and it's still not all of them. So, ain't nothing to it but to do it. So let's get at it. All right. The Milwaukee wouldn't do it. The Ryobi will, I hope. Well, I've been wrong, and I don't remember who tightened this. If it was rusty, well, I may have to torch it off because he is not one for torque specs.
Torque specs?
On suspension.
You mean torque recommendations?
Whole bunch of things came apart. There we go. My socket happens to be over there. Being fat sucks. My brain is not working.
as opposed to
working.
normal.
I mean, there's that. Where's the nut? Where did I put the nut?
You lost your nut?
Just that quick. It literally can't be anywhere else. How? Oh, I found it. It was in the wrench. You know, safekeeping and all.
Yeah. Great place to keep it.
Yeah. Bet you I can get that top one out now. Ah, there it is. We've got the pinion buried in the okay. I don't know why, but that didn't want to come off. Okay, whoa, too far. Okay. Now, get that up there.
How in the hell did I get that one to spin too?
Just physics. Move that out of your way, and if you can grab both jack handles.
That's what I'm working on.
I know. I'm just thinking out loud for us. All right, where we want to go with this. All right, guys. We're down here by the rear axle. We've got it up on stands now. We've got the wheels off for the moment. It is time to get this axle out of here. Yep.
And to the trash.
Well, it's lubricated.
That it is now. Shit, there it goes.
Flip it over.
Come on.
Well, that didn't work. Oops.
That is a way to do it. That is not the way to do it. So,
That was most definitely not the plan.
that was fun. All right.
Now the fun part.
Next, we just pull out the springs. It's the 2 bolts on either side of that. And then,
Now we're going to learn something. When I put this lift on, did I do the right thing or the wrong thing? Did I put anti-seize on these bolts? Or did I not? I'm pretty sure I did, but it's been 3 years. We're going to find out if anti-seize, the copper anti-seize, works as well as advertised. Let's see if I did the right thing or the wrong thing. I did the right thing. Maybe not on how to catch that, but it came right out. All right, guys, so we got our first one that we're gonna start, or the one we're gonna start with, loosely up here. I say loosely, I got one clamp on it. It's tight in most places. So all I'm gonna do is put a few tack welds on it to hold it in place and make sure that it don't go nowhere. I got a little bit of a gap here. I want to put a jack on and see if I can pull it a little tighter. But we're about to hit the point of no return. I guess it's time to burn some wire.
All right, guys. So we got some of the first welds in to hold the first piece on, and that's all we're gonna put is just a couple of, and my light just went out. Just a couple of them to hold it. Oh, but we're gonna get a jack to sit underneath here to push up and to help line it up, and then tack a little bit more, and then we've got to line out the other side for it. But I just wanted to show you all the first couple tacks and it sitting in there on its own.
So, let me explain to you why you should always use all the same products and not mix and match. Because things don't like one another at all. But we got solutions and I'm going to show you. So, I have the Rough Country 4.5-inch long arm kit in the front. Love it, it's great, works great for me. And it worked great for my son. But now that I want to do frame stiffeners, I'm running into issues. Things are too thick, stuff isn't matching up. So this is the plate that goes on the side of the frame. You got some bolts that hold it. You got a couple down here, and it all holds up your
Cross member
right there that also holds your links.
Your control arms sit there, and then the one on the other side. And then the transmission sits in the middle.
Yeah, and then you got your transfer case skid. That does not play well with the frame stiffeners.
Let's show them.
Let me show you. This sits like this. However, as you can see, things don't line up. They're pretending to, but they don't.
Because you're adding an extra 3/16 worth of steel.
This thickness is what you're off. I have no way to make this bigger. So we're gonna do some things. As you can see here, I tried. I blasted out a hole, I blasted out another hole, you know, didn't work. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take my favorite toy over there, my plasma cutter, and I'm going to cut all this right here out. And then I'm gonna leave this so I can still keep my spacing and everything. I can still weld to my floorboard later, but everything else will stay the same. I just need to make a provision to do this. And instead of beating my head against a wall, trying to measure everything out and do it all, this is what I'm doing. Modifications.
Now I just need a grinder. Yep.
And some paint.
And some paint.
Because it'll make me the welder I ain't. There it is. Now, I can get to my holes everywhere. And I might have to do a little bit of grinding, but that'll still work. Sweet. So, unfortunately, we're out of time for today. So, I think that's going to do it for us. So remember, like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you next week, and maybe we'll get the rest of them in. Hopefully there's no more issues. All right, see you guys.